I feel like if Kendrick doesn't drop soon, it's a calm L.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I feel that.
If he doesn't drop soon, which right now 2 songs already with no response, bad luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, well, for me, I'm like, okay, maybe he might come out with like
Some
heat.
crazy.
like
Yeah.
like 5, 6.
I get that. But also, we're in a microwave time where like our attention span is so small that he had to do it within that time frame. So since he didn't, I feel like people are already over it. Like, okay, Drake won.
Okay, I guess
With this day and age, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But back in the day, you could take a long time to respond. It's been straight. But since we're living in the era of like a minute video is our attention span for the whole day.
Facts.
It's
Very
kind of
small
tough.
attention span.
Yeah. Anyways. Welcome back to the Loft Podcast. Today we have relentless, intelligent, creative human beings in the room right now. We have the one and only Eric.
Let's go, John.
Yes, sir. And the one and only, the straight face guy.
You know it. You know it.
How do you like to be announced, though? Did you like
it
to
can be
decipher the two?
It can be either one.
Jamari Ballin.
Jamari Ballin. That's straight face guy. Jamari.
I love your last name, though.
Is that actually my last name?
It's not your last name?
No, that's how I get you.
Oh, that's I was about to say that's the hardest last name
That's how I get you.
So it's just Jamari.
Yeah, Jamari.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Bro, I want to give you your flowers ahead of time. I'm a man of flowers. I met you way early when I first moved out here, and off rip, like in Taco Cat. Shout out Taco Cat. I know
For sure, shout out Taco Cat.
Shout out to TMG, man.
Yeah. You were like, yo, let's be homies, let's be boys. Next time you want to slide out, let's be homies. And
For sure.
I'm happy that we still stayed connected.
Yeah.
And we're doing this podcast.
You got to stay together, brother.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Name of the game.
So y'all said y'all had a night last night.
Yeah, let's start off there.
Yeah. What's
that night look like for the straight motion boys?
Well, I mean, you can start off. It's your place.
Well, we're in that mind frame where like when we became homies, it was not only magnetic between like us that we had a good chemistry, but it just when it comes to like other people, they just like to be around us, whatever we're doing, whether it's going to the parks, going to whatever events in the city. And so we was just like, hey, like people want to start seeing us out. Let's start inviting people. We just invite people who want to come out. Y'all met at the spots and stuff like that. Yeah. It's impromptu things. He could be doing something, going to the mall. I could be, linking up with a homie and he has people. This part of the nation where it's a lot of people moving here and then visiting here. So you meet all kinds of people.
I love that.
So for us, it's like, okay, well, people have this I don't want to say the wrong word, but people think that downtown is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
Every downtown can be dangerous.
True.
Where I'm from, it's way more dangerous. Shout out to Triple D, Dallas, Texas.
Are you from Dallas, Texas? Okay.
Yeah, man. So it's like, for me, it's like, all right, bro, it's chill.
Yeah.
So we like to go to the places that have the ambiance. They have a certain swag about it. It's kind of like a family thing. He's known a lot of the people here, so we just go out and have a good time.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about for you? What does the Straight Motion Boys vibe entail?
Yeah, so I mean, it's probably going to be one of those things where like we text you last minute. We go to his house to pregame. Yeah. We go crazy.
Yeah.
Right? At the pregame.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 10:45. We got to go.
Yeah.
We got to be there at 11. You know what I mean? Shout out to his complex, though. It was like 5 minutes on the street.
Oh, dope. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Facts. So we all carpool together, go straight down there. Boom, we get there.
Yeah.
And then, sometimes the owners are there. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
But at McQueen yesterday, he was there. Full throttle. We going. Shout out to Matty Bullet. But he had a good time last night.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope.
Great time.
So you guys create an experience for everybody that's around you.
Yeah.
That's right. How did you guys meet? Y'all funny as hell.
honestly,
Y'all funny as hell for turning like that.
it's mutual friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that Disney, like we have like a big, theme parks and stuff like that. So that Disney bubble was like strong. So obviously we went out a lot, saw him, linked up, boom, and then I was just like, yo, like, wouldn't it be crazy if I went from like TikTok and we filmed our experiences in a whole new twist on YouTube?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh. So I was like, let's just do a tester. So I brought out like the boys to Savannah Bananas. Yeah. And instant click.
Fire.
It looks good. So right now we're pushing like a close to 170 subscribers, which is perfect for a year. You only go up from there.
That's a fact. That's a total fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Not to be even more on you for this question. How did your first million feel?
Crazy. Well, the first 24 hours. So we were in California, and I just turned around and looked at my boy Ferris. I was like, yo, like, start recording me. I think this will be funny. He was like, bro, what? I'm going to lose my phone. I'm like, no, just trust. Yeah. He did it. I said, which? I'm like, who we putting it on? Like, I don't care whose channel. I'm like, let's just rock it. Just throw it out there, right? Just throw it out. Not even like 24 hours. Like, it had like 2.2 million. And then we're getting like hit up by like Barstool, ESPN, just the whole 9 yards. I'm like, bro, like, that is nuts.
That is wild.
So I was like, I'm like, let's just see if it's not a one-hit wonder. Yeah. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
And we did on Hagrid's at Universal.
Yeah.
And that one has like 86.4 million right now.
That is insane.
And still growing. And people are still asking for those old videos. And it's just timeless. Yeah. So I'm just like a walking meme at this point.
Yeah. No, that's dope. I've seen you way before I've met you, obviously. Yeah. I remember I would always be rolling at how it's a skill to be so straight faced.
Yeah, it's hard
on some crazy stuff. Because
I can do it.
You couldn't do it?
Not on something like that. No. I can do it like regular, but nah, he got that one.
You got it down.
It's crazy. It's crazy. There's some stuff there's some crazy rides coming up soon. Yeah. I just gotta move. I just gotta get out there.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not a roller coaster person.
Really?
At all. Like, not even slightly.
Really?
But I want to go on a ride with you just to see what
that's everybody's comment. They're like, I don't like roller coasters, but now I want to get on.
I want to see if I could do that on a roller coaster.
I'm down. Let us know.
I've actually never been to Disney yet, so I got to roll with you guys.
Really?
Yeah, I've been out here for I just hit my year, so yeah, I haven't been out there yet.
See, honestly, I feel like it's Orlando. Like, a lot of people live here, but they're never been to the parks before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of us got brought in that way. I did the college program like a lot of people. Shout out to the DCP. Yeah. That was my journey. Yeah. I came here through Disney, had an internship, got canceled. During the pandemic, that's what we met.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I had already moved here.
How did how did you grow through the pandemic? You either grew through it or you suffered through it. How did you feel during the pandemic?
I think for me, it allowed me to create or to explore my creative fervor. Yeah. So I played sports growing up. I used to do security work in the off seasons and stuff like that. But my mom would challenge me yo, you're so smart. You're always teaching me something. Yeah. Use it for yourself.
That's dope.
And so I was like, okay, cool. What does that look like for me?
Yeah.
So first it was getting into trading. Yeah. I just started as a futures trader.
That's important.
As a futures trader, getting into real estate, stuff like that. Yeah. But then really get into content. Yeah. Because where I'm from, you have to be people. It's kind of like a traditional kind of thing. It's the South, so kind of traditional. But really just okay, what kind of content? Yeah. Is it, explicit? Yeah. Is it, experience content? What is it? So when he brought me along, I was like, okay, well, I know it's gonna push the boundaries. It won't be on the other end, but it's at least where it could be fun for all parties. Yeah. So for me, the pandemic helped me. Yeah. Because it allowed me to get into my creative bag, if you will, and allow me to meet people like him. That's dope. People like yourself. Dope. Just being that way, that abundance kind of mindset.
I love that. That was a great breakdown. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that was great. How about for you? How did you grow or build through the pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, it was like the same thing every day. Like you either hop on your PS5, go to sleep, or read a book, you know? or you're just scrolling on TikTok. For me, wise, I'm just like watching all these creators that like, you know, you have your Addison Rae, your Shuddy D'Amelio, your like Little Huddy. You have all of them going crazy on TikTok during the pandemic, like dancing, right? And nobody's thinking like TikTok's out. Well, it's just a new platform out, right? But like they went crazy and like dancing wise, like. Yeah, I tried the dancing wave. I mean, you ain't gonna see it now on my page.
Wait, you used to do the?
I tried.
He can dance for real though.
Oh, word? We got to see that tonight.
I'm looking a little nice.
We gonna get jiggy tonight.
Put on that Uzi and it's over.
Okay,
right?
okay.
But no, it's like I'm like okay, like they have a platform, they're moving.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, is it like the dancing stuff I need to do? So like me and my boy Tay, we tried it. It was going good a little bit.
Yeah.
Funny story. He actually was the first person to dance on a roller coaster.
Wait, that's a thing?
It was a thing.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
He did somebody's thing. He flipped it, did it on a roller coaster, and then did it at like a couple parks, and he went crazy.
That's insane.
On the ride. And
crazy.
you know who was filming it? Your boy right here.
Your boy right here.
It was dope. So I'm just like, dang. I told my boys, I'm like, somebody in our group is gonna be popping or famous. If it's not all of us, it's some of us, right?
Yeah.
And then it was boom. There it goes. It has my boy me and Ferris, and that one time, instant viral.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so it taught a lot.
How important is a team to y'all?
I think it's very important.
Yeah.
I'm a team-oriented guy. That's my background. But no one man can do everything, or one woman, whatever you got going. You need a team because it's about the vision at the end of the day.
Exactly.
It's been times where, like, even me and him, we've had some spirited conversations or whatever. But it was like, okay, well, this is the goal. This is how we're gonna get to it. So it's like, gotta give it a little, to get a little, and just know that if we're going towards the goal, nothing else matters.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like I said, having an abundance mindset, like you just said, somebody in the group gonna get famous, or we all gonna get famous,
That's
or
dope.
in between.
Yeah.
Anyway, it helps the whole group.
Yeah.
I mean, AMP is known for mainly Kai and Duke and Phantom, but Kai was the last piece.
Yeah.
They already had a good dichotomy going.
Yeah.
They was going to continue to blow up regardless, but they had the wherewithal to be like, okay, well, we can add another person, but he has to add to what we got going on.
Yeah.
And so for me, those are they're one of my motivations, because it's like, especially black men.
Yeah.
That are in
In this
agreement,
space,
bro. Yes,
killing
bro.
it. The top.
Killing
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
R&DC, all of them, they're just running, and they're not stopping either.
Yeah.
At all.
So like I said, inspiration watch for sure. Like the streaming was crazy. Like they all stream. They understand their motive. All their fans come from. It's just a big circle, a pool. So and then the skits are just crazy too. So like
They got
the team is very important. And even if you're doing it by yourself, you still have backbones.
Yeah. Heavy.
Right. So like when I was doing my stuff by myself, my TikToks, it was just me and him back and forth. Just me and him just going crazy back and forth.
Yeah.
And then just YouTube is like, okay, well, I know I can't do that by myself, but I can. But I think I'd rather be better if I had a supporting group.
Had a team.
And that's why I brought people together.
Yeah.
And we still rock it out these days.
That's important, to be able to pull yourself back and be like, okay, I could do this, but I could do this better with a team.
Yeah.
Better with the brotherhood, better with the family. I did watch a few of you guys' vlogs. Do you guys ever get nervous in public with the camera in front of you guys?
Not me.
No?
No.
Do you ever get nervous? No? That's dope.
I lost all nerves because I'm legit in the front row, turning around, looking at like 20 other people in a row.
Oh, that is, I didn't even thought of that part.
That'll do it.
You're looking at people too.
I'm turned looking at you while you're just having a good time for your first time on a ride.
Yeah.
And then they get off the ride, they're like, you're that guy?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, so like now when I'm in public, I'm just like, if a camera's out, we out.
Tight.
Yep.
It's like you either come on, you get on the vlog, you don't.
And it captures the experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, because like we were saying, like when we do stuff, bro, it's really like, it's funny. It's a great time. And I believe that everybody gravitate towards men who are in agreement.
Yeah.
When they see, like, you know, they're looking good, they're having a good time.
In unison.
In unison, bro. Everybody want to be a part of that.
Yeah,
There's been
for sure.
times where we've been in places, people like, let me take a picture with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or even like the people who like, they work for like the team or wherever we're at, they're like, oh, you guys are dope. Oh, you guys are actually cool.
Yeah.
Because I guess they dealt with some people in the past that are not but we're genuine, bro. We try to be.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's your take on downtown Orlando?
I think it's a great time and it's growing.
Yeah.
Me being here for 3 years, I can appreciate seeing that growth.
Yeah.
He's grown up with all of these people.
Yeah. So you're originally from?
Yeah, I'm born and raised here. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
In Orlando?
Yeah, I'm 24 and I've been here the whole time.
Oh, tough.
So he put me on, to be honest. And what's crazy is that it's these friend groups that have been around each other for so long, and they just pull their resources together. But then you have the outside people who come in. They got mad bread, but you got to talk to the people who got it already.
Exactly.
Who got the spots already.
Yeah.
So I like seeing that growth of the city because, to be honest, it was kind of like a war on the nightlife a little bit. But, shout out to the mayor, Buddy Dyer, that's his name?
Dyer, that's the thing.
Shout out to him because he kind of like understood like everyone needs an underbelly. Everybody needs a way to release. But that doesn't mean you have to put up with the BS.
No,
obviously.
not at all. Yeah.
So they've been able to make downtown a little bit safer for people. And it kind of gives the city its own place besides the parks or iDrive because, tourists, they here for 3 hours, 48 hours, 160 hours, it don't matter. But we live here full time.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's happening in our backyard. Everything
Yeah.
you do is happening in our backyard.
And there's so much motion going on. If you just look at the events, and we just started getting invited to them just because it's people we know.
Yeah.
And so now when people see it on our stories or on a vlog, they're like, oh, I didn't know they do that downtown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you could have just went on Instagram how we did.
Yeah.
Or you could have reached out to the same people like we did.
Yeah.
So I like being those guys who like, okay, we'll ask a question. Because all they can say is no.
Yeah, exactly. The biggest thing someone can say is no, or that one video of that one girl when the dude pulls up and she starts screaming and she's like, no. That's scary too. But besides that, the worst thing they can say is no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's not bad. I've watched downtown grow.
Yeah.
I didn't go downtown before. Like I was like by the UCF area and I lived by UCF. But then I was just like, I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this stuff. And then I'm like, it ended up happening where like I go downtown a lot more now.
Yeah.
I met a lot of people. I'm like, I have a great time now. I have friends that come out with me now.
Yeah.
So and then like we as you know, we go crazy with the bottles and stuff now.
you
So
get
like
stirred up.
it's a great time. Like so like now I'm like I'd rather go downtown than go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Cause like there's no, like I can go to Disney. There's a couple things there. I can go down to UCF.
Yeah.
It's cool there, but downtown is just like a all inclusive. Like you either go there to network, you go there just to have a good time with your friends, or you encompass all of it and you have a good time. So
I love that. What is something that you guys need to do or complete to feel successful? To actually look at each other and be like, yo, we did this.
honestly, for me, I think right now, honestly, I would say we are successful right now.
I love that.
But there's still more success to be given,
Yeah, to be made.
to be exceeded.
Yeah.
So I feel like, there's phases of everything. Phase 1, phase 2, we're hitting it. We get a group together.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, what do we do now? Go places with each other. All right,
Yeah.
done. What's next? Keep going and meeting new people, networking. So like, for me, I'm like, we are successful.
Very true.
If you chase your dreams and you're chasing them really well, everybody can be successful.
I love that.
So.
And I think it helps us at the end of the day because sometimes we do meet people that be like, what does that do for you? Like it's a negative connotation, like a fetish almost. And I'm like, bro, it gets us into doors that we wouldn't have gotten if we would have stayed where we were.
Exactly.
For me, the reason why I moved out here, yes, it was because of the Disney thing, but it was more so I had such a good time here that even in my home city, no disrespect, even in my home city, I felt like I needed to move so that I could become a better version of myself.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, it takes a lot to know when you're like when you're to see yourself not growing or to to make that chance.
Yeah.
Whenever I go home, people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you actually went out there and stayed out there. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, bro, because
Yeah.
I found a good group of friends, people who care about me, but also I'm growing a business with my boy.
Yeah.
Like it's no competition between us. If anything, it's competition with everybody else because now the content is going to continue to get better.
Exactly.
And it's already good.
Exactly.
It's already great.
Exactly.
But now it's like behind the camera, we're also good guys too.
Yeah.
Genuine
folks.
Yeah, we don't have to turn it on for the camera. It's just so for us, like the success thing, it's already happening. It's just like now, I hope you catch us now because now it's like, okay, well, I can't even deal with you now because we got so much going on. You know what I'm saying?
You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, it takes one video.
Yeah.
One.
Did you think it was gonna go viral when you posted?
Well, so what's funny? So he put it on his Snapchat first, like a little snippet,
Okay.
and 30 people, 40 people slid up on it. I was like, it's funny, but it was this one guy that was like, that is the funniest thing ever. Doesn't reply to anything.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Slid up. That is hilarious. Post it. Mm-hmm. Post it now.
Yeah.
Skyrocket.
That's dope. That's dope. I think the way you guys hold each other and the way you guys speak so positively about each other, there is nothing that's gonna stop y'all.
Yeah.
Like that's the formula of a great team where I can genuinely see there's no animosity or no like I can't wait till it's my turn. Because a part of a team, like you said in the beginning, one person's gonna be more on than the other person. Yeah. Kai Sinat's on right now, but there was a point where Kai was not. He was doing skits and nobody was watching him.
Right.
So like, I really truly love that you guys are on the same path and same mindset. That's huge, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be crazy when it happens.
It's gonna be crazy.
And I think what helped me understand that, because like in football, I play on some really, really great teams.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really great teams, and I've had teammates who are like, they're really athletic, they're really good looking.
Yeah.
They're 4 stars, 5 stars.
Yeah.
I won a national championship in college, so like, I've had teammates who are like super known.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, well, he's a receiver, so I need to protect and able to get the quarterback he can throw the ball, right?
Exactly.
But he needs me or he needs us or whatever. Even the guys who may not be starters, they get the starters ready. So it's like, well, if we win a national title, no one can take that away from you.
Yeah.
That's why I love like my coach, shout out to Coach Pete. He was real old school. Like we won a natty, everybody got a ring.
Yeah.
Janitor. We had a lady who take care of us, who did all of our charter flights.
Yeah.
Everybody who was in the athletic department on the football side got a ring. And for us, I take that same mindset. We have a girl who works with us. Shout out to Nat. She couldn't make it, but she really does a lot. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, well, we all eat. She eating too. Yeah. I was skeptical when he brought her on. I was like, I don't know, bro. He was like, just wait. But she's been even more than just like the content side. Mm-hmm. She's a really great friend.
That's dope.
Yeah, pushing out a lot of content.
And he's seen that.
Can network hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like it's like sometimes like we can't do it, but she can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was just like one of those things where like we're already on the same page, but to have a third person up there on the same page with you that can go get it as well. Chef's kiss.
That's dope. What do you say to the folks that are that want to start doing content creating, but they haven't started? Like, what do you say to them?
I'll just say pick your niche, man.
Yeah. You got to find it.
You might like, I don't know, Scooby-Doo.
Respectfully.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's cosplay. Is it some people dress their cats up as their favorite cat. I saw one video, lady has 4 cats, and she did like Dune. She's a super Dune fan.
Oh, we have the director back. Oh, she's going around. Yeah, she's dope though. Shout out to her.
Right, but yeah, she dresses her cats up as the Dune characters, and I think she went viral like a couple months ago when the first one dropped. So it's like, man, pick your niche, bro, and just stay consistent. Because like you said, it take one video.
It really do.
It'll be that one video that you didn't do that you cut your nose off already before you can smell the roses, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a fire hibachi chef, but you kick a basketball, throw it behind your back, and you start making it. All of a sudden, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You could be like a fire hibachi chef, but you're now your niche is basketball now, going crazy because that video went viral. So now you gotta do it every single day.
Yeah.
So I mean, content. I mean, just gotta keep posting.
Yeah. You gotta be consistent.
I don't even I don't even post like that anymore. But like I just content stack, so that way I can just go. And if I go somewhere I know I'm gonna like do content, just believe I'm gonna record everything.
Yeah.
Everything. You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep pushing if you're gonna be a content creator.
Have you guys ever faced the moment where you guys, like everybody, well, I don't know how to speak for you guys, but a lot of people, when they're content creators, there's a moment of, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Have you guys hit that wall ever where you're like, or amongst each other, and you're just like, bro, let's get to work. Like, we got this amongst the team, or?
Not really, honestly. I don't think there's been a moment where we have. I think it's like when you lose like your faith and you don't have fun anymore. That's when you're like,
Yeah.
Because sometimes some people don't get like paid off of TikTok or stuff like that because the creator fund is like flipped now. So like, I feel like some people are like, I don't feel like doing this anymore, and they just kind of just drop off the face of earth.
Yeah.
But you gotta like what you do.
Yeah.
In order to like keep going and pushing. Like I love what I do. I'm like I love theme parks.
Yeah.
I love roller coasters. I love having fun with my friends.
Yeah.
Why would I stop?
Why would I stop?
Yes, you got to keep going. So,
Facts.
so there hasn't really been a time now at all.
Yeah, and I like for me it's a new avenue. I like nice things. I like when people have a good time. I like when I have a good time. So for me it's like, okay, well, this is so much better than what I normally would do that was on camera, because as an athlete, cameras in your face all the time.
Yeah.
So you kind of get used to that.
Yeah.
But now it's like, okay, this is fun. Like, I'm used to 2-a-days and all of that craziness. No, bro. Like when I work out, just now getting back in the gym. But when I did used to do performance gyms, like it was tough.
Yeah.
I did have moments where it was like, but this right here, this is fun. Even if it is like something that's like an unfavorable situation, for me it's like, okay, how do we flip it? Because there's a silver lining in everything, in my opinion.
I love that. No, I love the way you guys speak. Do you guys have a dream collab?
Oh, I have a bunch.
Name a few off the top of your head.
I know for him, he's gonna say DDG. That's
Word.
I'm a big DDG fan.
Yeah, shout out DDG.
DDG, all the AMP. I'm a big fan of
Me
them.
too. Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah,
Speed. Shout out.
Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it, Neon. He's a crazy kid.
You would collab with Neon.
Just because he's crazy.
I don't know if I could do it. That's
Just-
the only one. I'm just like, I don't know.
Just because he's crazy. I don't know what he would do.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
you're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
And I can. That's easy reactions for me. Like that's what did he just say? Kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the dreams I already hit is Nelk, the Nelk boys. They're dope.
Yeah.
They're like when I first time I met them, I was just like, whoa, like this is really happening.
Yeah.
Then it's like after a time I met them and stuff like that. They're cool guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like besides like them, that's one of the dreams they already hit. Little Uzi and Drake.
Tough.
Yeah.
As of like right now, state-wise,
Yeah.
all I listen to is Drake and Little Uzi.
Yeah.
I missed 4 out of 5. I think I missed like 5 of the shows of Drake. And I tell him I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna fly to New Jersey tomorrow just to go.
No, facts. And he was so serious.
And I was so serious.
That is crazy.
I haven't seen like Drake perform, but I've been on a Drake wave like for like the past like 2 years, like non-stop.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Me too. I'm a big Drake fan.
So that would be crazy. And NBA, honestly, all NBA players too. Like that would be cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brian. I think
That would be nuts.
I think that would be crazy. Brian, and then when it comes to like artists, besides those two he mentioned, it would probably be like maybe like a J. Cole too.
J. Cole too.
That would be
When
tough.
he did that song with Lil TJ and was it Jackie? I think it was Jackie. I forgot the other Boss. Boss was on it.
Boz. Yep. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so when he had that video with them and then RDC was on it, I was like, bro, imagine if we were like on a music video.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be insane. So, but yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm missing a couple of names too, but what would be a dream podcast person, like a guest that you would want to bring on here?
Oh, tough. That was good flipperoo you just did.
Yeah.
For me, I would love to have Joe Budden on because he's the reason why I got started.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe Budden was. I was going through a tough mental spot where I felt like I wasn't. A lot of people determine success in their own way.
Right.
I was successful in other ways, but I felt like I wasn't being fulfilled. So I was looking for a way to have therapy. I see this as therapy.
Yeah.
Like conversation, learning your journey, learning what your ups and downs are. It makes me be able to express myself as well.
Right.
So when I was watching Joe Budden, and Joe Budden started from, we're going to name this podcast later, to the Joe Budden podcast, to a whole network, I was kind of like, let me try. Like,
Yeah.
the worst thing I could do is fail.
Yeah.
And then just return all the equipment I bought. You know what I'm saying? So like up in New York in Utica, I'll take you guys to turn up there one day. That'd be dope.
We
I'd
was
vlog.
up there. We didn't get to do everything.
Yeah.
But I was like, bro, I could definitely see myself coming back up here. 'Cause
Tough.
I really like the city. For
That was
real.
a crazy 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of your
Legit
vlog over there.
Crazy 48 hours.
Yeah.
Like not landed. I don't know. It was just crazy.
taking the subway. Funny story.
Talk to me.
Funny story. And it's a part on the vlog, but it's not enough context.
Give me the context.
So we met up with one of our boys. He works at for a record label up there.
Yeah.
And we were trying to go to like this after spot because up there. You're from New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was in Manhattan. It's called La Caverna, bro. It's crazy. But to get there, we had to take the subway.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, I did have on like some really tight jeans for real.
Tight.
Now the fit was
The fit was fire.
The fit was crazy. Had the boots on.
Yeah.
All that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it was like, bro, I know y'all be hopping them joints, but like,
Well, you
ain't
tried to hop it?
well, I couldn't attempt
Well,
bro,
there was no hopping.
there was no hopping. So I had tunnel crawled under.
Like
You crawl under the turnstile?
military turnstile on the floor like this.
Oh, nah.
D-Day
And you know,
invasion.
all the like New Yorkers are like,
What's going on here?
what is gang doing? Like everybody's just
Yeah, bro.
Just hopping over it.
And it's crazy because it was actually like 3 different situations happening at one time. It was me crawling. We met like this couple. They were so funny.
Yeah.
This couple, they were dope. And then there was a lady, an Italian lady, saw me, and
She was in love.
She was low key rizzing me up. Like at first,
not low key. She high key was
He was
with you.
high-key risen.
yeah, like it was like how do I get you from barrel crawling game? But that's how.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I got a question for y'all.
Uh-huh.
If you see the lady of your dreams right now, right? What is your best Riz line, or how are you rizzing her up?
I don't have no go to because
Yeah.
I'm a game time decision kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know how like when they say they'll talk to like a Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen, they'd be like, "Oh, what do you do?" And they'd be like, "Well, I take what the defense give me." That's how I am.
Okay.
It was a shorty we met last night. She was mad rude at first.
What you mean?
Like you know what I'm saying?
Paint the picture. Let's paint the picture to the
Like,
crowd.
all right, so it's one of those like her birthday. We already had mad girls in there. You know what I'm talking about. you know what I'm talking about. So we already had mad girls up there, mad people. But then it was one of my former coworkers. It was her friend group. So they came up there. Everybody saying hi, whatever. One short, I think she was Dominican. Beautiful sister. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful sister.
Beautiful. But when I tell you she didn't care about nothing else going on,
Yeah.
nothing. So normally I like stand by a DJ because a lot of the times, like when a DJ is mixing, the shorties kind of be in the way, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
And it's tight up there too.
and it's
small,
tight.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna stand here, obviously, because I'm a big guy. I need to be in a spot where I can see everything, but then I'm gonna give my man space, because now they gotta go around,
Yeah.
right? So as soon as she came up, she like, why you standing up here like that?
First thing she says.
First thing. And I was like, well, I'm not going to explain that to you, but, it's to help my man out. She was like, oh, well, since you know the DJ so well, I'm going to need dreams and nightmares.
That shit is crazy.
Right.
Since
and
you know the DJ so well.
And, my mom like, you know what I mean? So, anyway, night going on. So, she, grabs me, and she was like, you act like you don't want to talk to me.
Ooh.
And I was
Energy.
like, you was just, and I was like, makes sense. And then I knew, because she was Panamanian Dominican.
Yeah.
She was like, you know who you remind me of? My favorite artist, Setch. And I'm like, in the bag.
Hop in the bad, baby.
Yeah, so I had added her and everything. So she had a good birthday.
So you're more of a you read the room. You're not gonna just just pull up.
That's how we all. I mean, that's how we all are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even when it comes to sections, I know my first thing is not to bring somebody up. I just kind of just vibe.
Yeah. You just what?
I just kind of vibe.
Vibe.
So it's just say we go tonight, right?
Yeah.
And you'll literally see me just stand back.
Cool out.
Not even doing it. Everybody else can bring. I'm like, you can bring whoever you want.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna say nothing. When I get activated, it's a wrap. Who you brought up before?
Yeah.
She will not be brought up again with
bro.
you.
Okay, and
You will be down there.
And I have to add this. Okay, etiquette, bro. So yes, we old school, bro. The shorties, of course, they can come up. Right?
Yeah.
If you got a man with you, that's also okay. But he has to be okay with putting in on a bottle game.
Always.
Especially,
Always.
especially if we done already sent mad bottles already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one time we was going crazy around.
We had
we
eight.
did 7, 8 bottles, bro.
Jeez.
But that's because we had mad hits.
Yeah.
40 people deep in the section.
In the section.
So
y'all was turned up.
right. So it was this girl. She brought some dudes up, and I think it was one of our other homies. Like, yo, you know them? Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah.
That's the worst moment you could have.
You're
Someone
like-
says they don't know you.
And then he looked at me. He was like, I said, all right, I'm gonna see what's good, right? So then the shorty was like, oh, I know them. I said, okay, that's cool, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't introduce nobody. Okay, At that point, we might be forgiven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't even introduce yourself, gang. You ain't got no home training.
Etiquette is important.
This how you come into your house?
Etiquette is important.
You know what I mean? So then, anyway, bro said, it's funny. Bro said, oh, we're just vibing, we're not drinking. I said, I don't know if you know how a section works, but that's an automatic, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to. Yeah.
You got to. So anyway,
Or you got to put on the bottle regardless.
Yeah.
Even if you're not.
I
agree.
squeeze about a honcho. You know what I'm saying? Squeeze about a little honcho. So then, 20 minutes later, he was like, all right, bro, we're leaving. Can we get the honcho back? I was like, nah. Why would I do that?
Yeah, you ain't getting your money back, bro.
So then it was like, I forgot what he said, and I literally just palmed his face like,
Yo.
and I'm normally not like that, but
Yeah.
it was just like, I'm like, all right, bro, it's either you gonna leave or I'm gonna get you out.
Tight.
And that was like my old kind of aura coming back.
He ain't kidding either.
Yeah. You tall and big, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair.
No, when I say he's not kidding.
Because
Yeah,
if you were
bro.
just big, all right, maybe, you know what I'm saying? And if you was just tall, all right, but you both on.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
and then the fact that they were like, oh, well, I know her and whatever. I said, bro, she barely made it up here, gang.
Tight.
Yeah.
We got a whole nother set of shorties coming up here.
Tight.
Next.
Because it's us first, then extra that we approve.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like that time of night where it's like, nah, I don't even care at that point.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't care.
There's in that sweet spot.
Where is y'all favorite, besides Taco Cat? I know that's home court. That's home court. Besides Taco Cat, where is y'all favorite spot to get a section? So you can put me on game.
I'll say McQueen's.
Yeah, McQueen's.
McQueen's, I got to see that.
Yeah, we honestly we don't really bar hop.
You don't?
We just go from a grand Friday Saturday night for us. Like we'll go start at Taco Cat, get there at 10:30, 10:45, stay there until 12 a.m., 12:30.
Yeah.
Straight to McQueen's and then at McQueen's.
McQueen's, I gotta know it. I gotta figure that out.
Now, if it's crazy in there, we might stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends.
You know, it just depends because the city is kind of like some people will go out at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But then the heads is coming out like 11, 12.
12.
We close
12
at 2.
a.m. It's insane.
Right,
Yeah,
but that's when it
industry.
gets crazy. It's the
Yeah.
industry. This the region where we're at.
Because imagine like you are the club owner and you already know it's gonna be popping, and that section is empty for you until you get there.
Yeah.
And you're pulling like by 12 a.m., 12:30,
Yeah.
and you bring mad heads. That section gets filled up. Then more people are like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
It just gets insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And one thing nobody warned me about when I came out here was, yes, the club ends at 2, but the street is a club in itself.
The street is TikTok. Legit.
Bro, it gets packed. Like
It gets crazy.
Yeah.
everybody just chills and talks for mad long. Everybody's bagging numbers.
Yeah.
Doing content. It's crazy.
It's like Shark Week.
it literally
Every Friday, Saturday is Shark Week in downtown Orlando. In the
Bro.
street only. Not even the club.
Yeah.
In the street.
in the street.
And I ain't gonna lie, I hated it at first, gang. I ain't gonna lie. To you.
Did you
No, I hate it too.
Yeah.
We hate hanging around the clubs.
Well, because
really?
stuff happens.
Stuff happens
True,
in
true.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people be wild a little bit. Me personally, I like to hang out in the spot, wait till everybody go. Then we go, or we gonna go early.
Tight.
I'm not
I hear
real-
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Just for safety reasons. And then also too, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If you, I don't know how tight people game is, but me, I don't like fishing for the same shorty that's gonna be there on the hook next week
Oh yeah.
or the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, this shorty was just in the section and she's actually going home with us. So
Yeah.
why would I need to like further whatever?
Yeah.
I'ma just go
Yeah.
because I got a backup plan regardless. Okay.
Talk about
But
it.
you outside, you fishing so hard. Now for content creators who do that kind of content, it's golden.
Yeah.
Because people calling their Ubers, they trying to get their homegirl from down the street.
Yeah.
They trying to get their homeboy that's wilding out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now that's cool, but for me it's like, all right, well, we kind of got what we need. So
Yeah, we're already set up.
Yeah.
I'm already good.
yeah, and a lot of the people we're starting to meet in the industry, they move even more so. Like I forgot where we was at, but they was like, yeah, we need to go now. We already got the shorties. Let's go.
Yeah.
Tough.
Out.
And I was like, all right. You know, so it's now we people say, oh, y'all bougie now. Yes, and safe.
And safe and alive.
Yeah, and alive.
And
yeah,
alive.
bro.
Now, when you lived in the hood, because obviously I've lived all around, and you learn that etiquette where you're just like, all right, it's either I leave early or I stay in the club, and I did because I used to run a club, and I used to throw a lot of parties back in New York.
Okay.
And yeah,
Well, put us on, gang.
How was that experience?
amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing,
I know
honestly.
y'all wild up there.
Oh yeah, and it's a different kind of bougie.
Yeah.
But it was definitely fun because you get to learn the back end. I started in college, so in my college experience,
Same.
I was just throwing house parties, right? And house parties would go insane, go crazy, and then one of my OGs, his name's Moschino, he came up to me and he was throwing the venue parties. He's like, yo, bro, you make a lot of money. How much money you make from the house parties? And I'm thinking I'm making mad money. I'm like, I make like 1,000 last night.
Yeah.
And he's like, he laughs. I'm like, why you laughing? I'm like, hold on, what you laughing at? And he's like, bro, throw a venue party with me. Just say you the host, get your college crowd to come to my party, and I'll show you how much money you can make.
Oh, that's fine.
And I was like, all right, whatever.
That's the bar.
But hear me out. First party I threw, nobody came.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Because it's a house party, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a house party vibe. Nobody was going to the venues. So I was like, damn, like, I don't really got friends. Like, my friends didn't even come. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But I also got to understand, it was a college experience where my friends just won their football game, and they wanted to go where the vibe was. Like, yes, they my boys, but they just won a big football game, so nobody pulled up. Just my best friend that was a DJ. And I remember to this day, he was like, my best friend looked at me, he said, yo, I love you to the end of time, but, like, this is crazy. The next party I threw with him, he still believed in me. Next party I threw with him, he was like, nobody came again. And I was like, yo, bro, like, I don't got it, bro. I don't think I should be doing this. He's like, yo, bro, you don't understand. Right when you have that one party where it clicks, it's over for you. And I was like, all right. So the next party I threw, the biggest party I've ever thrown in my entire life. I can say now, because I don't care about the money percentage now, I'm out of New York. I can say my first party I threw, I made $4,500.
Okay.
45K.
Okay.
4,500.
4,500. Yeah.
I'm about to say
I
45K.
got 45K.
Yo,
Right?
we out.
Say Project S House.
Yeah, exactly. and it was huge, and I was just the host. I didn't do everything for it, right? Bro, the party industry, hosting the party, creating the party, getting the videographer, getting the DJ, doing all that work, it pays off. And ever since then, I did it was like a holiday party for my birthday, and it would just pack out. And yeah, that's my journey of throwing parties. But then I jumped into the venue space of running it, and that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the nightlife, you don't get home till like 4 or 5 because you gotta pack up the whole
Sometimes 6.
club. But it was great, and shout out to my boys at the Parliament, man. We had a great run.
Okay.
Yeah, great times,
I used to be a security lead, so I definitely get it.
bro. And the stuff you see in the bathrooms.
Oh, wow.
Yo, the fellas, shout out to y'all. Y'all normal. We might just maybe see throw out because some dudes just gonna go outside.
Can't handle it. Yeah.
They just gonna go outside. Y'all girls though, y'all dusty.
Bro. The fact, bro, half of my time, bro, it was literally either like talking people down
Yeah,
or talking the shorties down in the bathroom because
Yeah.
they fighting to get in there.
bruh.
And the line is dang near out the side of the club,
Bruh.
gang. And I'm like, man, we can't open this. Oh, well, my friend, how many friends you got? It's 8 of them.
Yeah, it's like 13.
And then they ain't even using the bathroom.
No, whole time not at
Whole
all.
time, I got a bathroom attendant girl. She texted me.
Yeah,
They just in here.
Yeah, but like, what do y'all be doing in the bathroom, gang? What do y'all be doing?
no facts. So that's a good question. 'Cause
Nah,
I
yes.
really don't know what
All
they
right,
be doing.
taking pictures. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If you're doing a little extra, okay, cool. Like,
Yeah.
it come with that.
Yeah.
But, bruh, like, everybody, they gotta
they be
pee. They
doing?
gotta do whatever they need to do, gang.
They chill
I
there
s-
for
I still
they
don't get
there
it.
for a good 30.
Or when they're getting ready, like, oh, it takes me at least an hour to get ready. I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Now, beautification process. All right, bro. You've been on about this for at least a week. you know, if you work,
When you put the first set on.
yeah.
Yeah,
You work, I know it's a certain time you get off, or if you don't work, you got even more time. What
Yeah.
you doing?
yeah.
Last night, when the shorties came over, I wait till people who get there, and then I get dressed because it takes me 5 minutes.
Yeah. I was the same way. That's
If
a fact.
that, you know
I'm a
what I
little
mean?
out the way. Oviedo's out the way, so I gotta get there.
Oh, yeah.
We're right next to bro. I was like, dang.
yeah.
I was like, dang.
Right.
So I get your vibe. We're just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pull up to my crib, then I'll get ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts. Because I know where I'm gonna be at.
Yeah,
Yeah, you home.
I just want to make sure that y'all get here.
yeah.
And so it's like, you on black people time or whatever. I said, no, because first of all, you're late.
Yeah.
First of all, we gonna
First
start
of
off
all,
with
you're
you're late.
Second, the ride thing, y'all could just roll with me if
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
I got a truck, it's big enough, whatever. We do our thing. But bro, it takes me 5 minutes. You know how much 5 minutes? I done took a shower already.
yeah,
Done.
I done applied my fragrances already
Yeah.
for the get right.
yeah.
Then third, I already had the outfit. Sometimes he get me right on the fits, vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, he'd be like, oh, the shoes game? Oh, okay. Well, nah, it's going to be a little hot. Oh, okay. Nah,
Yeah.
But then that's it.
Tough.
Well,
But, yeah.
Yeah, well, unless we're out of town.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah.
town, we run on some like different time.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like hard to explain. Like I don't know. We went to Kentucky. We got back from the game at like 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go out. Left at 11. And taking naps.
Yeah.
Drinking Celsius.
But naps are essential.
Oh,
though.
They are.
They went crazy. Yeah.
Naps
They,
are
they definitely
essential.
are.
Cause like when we go to places we like to explore. So like we left the theme park at like 2.
Yeah.
I finished filming before the park opened, stuff like that. Took a nap, but didn't wake up until like 8.
Yeah.
I was like, where did time go? But we take forever, and then we're like, do we really want to go out? We're like, it's our first time. Let's go. Kentucky is a party city.
It is.
That's a fact.
Is
Well,
a
I never
part-
been, but it sound lit.
It's low key.
Was crazy.
It's low key just because like it's like what you consider like a tier 2 city. They don't have an NFL team.
Yeah.
I think they used to have a WNBA team, but besides the Kentucky Derby and the University of Louisville, that's really kind of it. Besides like the whiskey scene,
Yeah.
or
Soccer team, MLS team,
they do.
and a women's team. Yeah, I think so. I think.
Question for you guys. I have my personality questions for you guys now.
Oh, snap.
Question number 1.
Let's go.
What would you say makes a girl for the streets? Whoever wants to answer.
I'm trying to think.
I think it's when she's so happy-go-lucky that she just is like anyone who gives her the least slightest a bit of attention, no matter how bold they are or whatever they say, they just with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bro, do your thing. Now, me, I don't get territorial over women who are not mine.
True.
And what I mean by that, ladies, before y'all hop in the comments and cut our head off, means, okay, obviously I'm not married, but if we're like for each other, okay, like I'm not gonna embarrass you, so don't embarrass me. Because for me, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But also, I'm comfortable being the villain. I really am. I don't want to, but you know,
Everybody has to play that role sometimes.
yeah,
Everybody
I gotta
needs
do what
one.
I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know, we all like anime villains,
Yeah.
right? So I do what I gotta do. But the fact that you know you in these folks' face just because every time you do everything they say, everything. I done seen some. We done been some places, bro.
Wicked.
Bro, I'd be like, what did you tell her? Yeah, I told her to, you know, go up there and just lay down.
Yeah, professional yapper too. Like if she's like you just talking too much.
Yeah,
and
doing
just, like,
too much.
Yeah, like or just like you just like it's just I don't know, like the streets is just like such a weird term. Like
It is. It's
like,
so
like,
broad.
It can go like either way. It's like
Yeah.
she be doing all this on the side, but then could be with somebody over here.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
or you can
that's-
flip it and be like
That's the other side.
she just she's like in the streets like she runs the streets. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard to like it's just so
runs the
it's just so clip that. But it's just so hard to like I don't know. It can be just so all over the place.
Yeah.
It can be all over the place.
Yeah.
Like she is like is she like the promoter for the club?
Oh.
I was just about to say, I
Hey.
like, bro, from running clubs, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
I was called on for the streets, but I wasn't. I was booed up. But
It's different.
It's easy for a shorty that's a promoter to just be doing. That's why I asked that question because it's a slippery slope.
I know.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
or
saying?
like
I know a
like
couple.
she runs
It's
like a agency
Yeah.
or like.
But
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
them, let's not discredit them. A lot of them are about their business.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
For a
Yes.
fact. But there's some that's just like, it's a
They
little
out,
bit more
they
than
out
just
here for real.
It's a little bit more than
Yeah.
just the business.
And
And
then-
and you know though.
Yeah, like
I know.
you can
know.
kind of
You can
tell
tell.
because you know they just it's some shorties we know. Now you know obviously like do your thing, but when it comes to like certain stuff, I'll be like, all right, bro, I can't never take you serious.
Tight.
And I'll be honest too. I'll be like, I can't take you serious.
Yeah.
I can't. Like,
Yeah,
what
like-
you be doing? What do you mean? Okay, now you want me to throw it in your face?
Yeah.
All right,
You know,
don't do that to
they,
yourself.
they, throw themselves at you like super fast. Like you just got the interaction 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm like, just because I have a bottle up here, don't mean you getting a shot.
And that's us being locally known.
Yeah.
We started our content journey almost a year ago.
Yeah.
So like, imagine like where it goes, because some of the people we met, they literally tell us like, yeah, bro, like these shorties come and dine with us again. Like we went to Miami for Music Week. We had to go late just because of scheduling.
Yeah.
But the time we were there, penthouse, 68th floor, whatever.
Yeah.
Dog.
Bro, they literally had shorties in there that were professional busybodies.
What?
But then they also had girls that was like chill. But
Yeah.
they were all, because the ambiance, everybody was chill. Now, when we went to space, we didn't make it in because it was like mad heads.
Yeah.
One of our bros was going to drop 10 G's for a table. I was like, bro, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Like,
And it was
That's not
already,
worth
and it was
it.
already like 200 to get
yeah,
in.
it was our, yeah.
Crazy.
And then Club 11 was like 500 for guys and 200 for girls.
And that's right across the street from each other.
They making chicken.
But
Yes.
they are, right? But then, like I said, like it's shorties out here who they be out, and if you're gonna be outside, be outside. But you know, my thing is, if you don't get chose, you know why?
But there's also some managers though, like of artists or like like celebrities
That's a big
that know how to run that business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they know how to get
that's
that business too.
That's a fact.
and they're good.
Yeah.
Like it's even like when he brought Natalie on, that was my biggest fear. But then it's like, okay, well, she carries herself really well. Like
Yeah.
she does her thing. So it's like, okay, well, in my past, I've met women who are one way, and I've met women who are about it.
Yeah.
Their business. So it's like it's a good.
It's a fine line.
It's a fine dichotomy. That's why I say I'm a game time guy.
Yeah.
We get somewhere and we meet. Oh, this is a social media manager from such and such, and she mad cool, baddie, mad cool.
Yeah.
She
Like-
really be at home for real.
The first
Yeah.
interaction, like it's just different. Like you can try to look them up on Instagram. Sometimes they don't have Instagram.
Yeah.
Or is it the LinkedIn? You're like, but you get there, you're like, that's what you look like,
Right.
dog.
That's you?
Like, what?
And then on the other side, you'd be like,
Yeah, but they run all like
all the stuff.
the baddies. They run social media like like you can have like the Miami Dolphins or like the Cleveland Browns. Just naming a few teams,
Right.
but like they just run it.
Yeah.
And they know how to get like that niche of like getting the people in.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that, then like they're gonna be like,
That's a fact.
eh.
Question number 2.
I'm saying.
What are your top 2 animes?
Ooh.
I don't watch anime.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a
okay.
wiener.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So I'm a big, I'm like an OG. So like Naruto, One Piece. If you want to go deeper, Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho. You brought Hunter x Hunter back. I used to beg my mom to buy me the Shonen Jump magazines
Oh.
in the store.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still sell them in the store, but they like this thick.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first time reading manga. And I like anime because unlike traditional American cartoons, they kind of it's like BS shows. Now there's some good ones out there, but we kind of have like the restrictions in the wrong place.
I feel like in my opinion, with animes, there's true dialogue.
Yeah, it's a real
Like,
story.
With cartoons, it's just like
This is there.
it's just like blub. And with I started with Dragon Ball Z. With Dragon Ball Z, I was like, bruh, like this is something I want to go home after school
Indeed,
and
bro.
watch. You know what I'm saying? With a normal cartoon now, it's like there isn't no
It's like
depth to it.
Yeah, it's like Gumball, something pointless. Now you got your Ben 10s, your
But that's a throwback.
yeah.
We can't even clean
Oh,
that
like now,
We're,
yeah,
counting,
that's
we're,
true.
can't
we're
be
counting
clean
Ben
that.
10 as an anime.
You said what?
You said Ben 10?
Yes.
Like what to watch?
Yeah, that is
That's an anime? That's an
Well,
anime?
that's a cartoon. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I watched that.
Tapped in.
that was fire.
Well, you have some Nickelodeon had that run for a little bit, but now it's kind of like, anime like it's real stories, but it's real depth.
Yeah.
Like it's real tragedy. It's
they be going
it's
crazy on
these
story.
real. Even if it's in a fantasy world, there's some like bars. I call them bars, but there's some lines that like, what did he just say?
Yeah.
And we're kids hearing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Or it gives like, how people say, well, my superpower is this, or what I do well is that. Anime kind of gives that skill a like a tangible form.
Mm-hmm.
Like in One Piece, it's hockey,
Yeah.
right? You have observation, which you could like see real far.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can feel things far, so
Yeah.
that's just your 5 senses, right? But then you have armament hockey, which it's like a special coating that helps you like attack or defend more.
Yeah.
And for us, that's just you go to the gym, you get muscles, whatever, right? So that's an extension of you.
Yeah.
And then the third one is Conqueror's hockey. Now, the reason why I love Conqueror's hockey because you know how like as a man, right? When you walk in a certain spot, you're gonna see what's good.
Yeah.
You feel the eyes on you.
Scope the room.
You scope the room.
Yeah.
So Conqueror's hockey is in his name. That person is a conqueror or a king by nature. But he's so kingly that his presence and ambiance is felt when he walk in the room. One of my favorite characters is Ace, Red Hair Pirates. his Conquerors hockey is so strong that when he walks in a place, everybody, all the regular people just pass out. Right? People can't handle it. And then other people who have it, they have no choice but to recognize it.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
tough.
for me as a man, especially as a black man, like when we go to certain places, like I feel that. Like it's certain people, like they sitting down, they'll get up.
You gotta feel my energy.
Right. Or, you know, shorty walk in, they'll stop talking.
Yeah.
And come over, or they have to change what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's why I like anime, because it gives our superpowers tangibility.
Yeah.
You can see it instead of just feeling it.
Love it. Love it. Great answer again. Number 3. What is a question in your life you're still trying to find the answer to?
What is my real purpose?
Ooh.
Because, I mean, like I said, like when you grow up, you always like, there's like, I want to be an engineer. I want to be this. I want to be that. But then you're like, oh, I want to go to school and do this. Like, for me, it's like I went to school to do a lot. And then full 360, I started working on theme parks. And then like another full 360, I did social media stuff. So like, it's like, what is the real purpose? Because I kind of have like a generalization of what I want to do. But then like, I'm like, anything could change at any given moment.
You're right. 100%.
So like,
That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's my answer for sure.
That's beautiful.
Sorry to be a little deep.
But I love his answer, because that's a genuine question.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we all try to find it
Yeah.
out. For me, it's like, you know, this is, are you okay? Just generally. We've all had some kind of an identity crisis, or where you're just trying to figure stuff out. And for me, it was hard to like either express my feeling or let people know how I was feeling, because I would feel like people couldn't handle it. Now it's like, you know, during the reassurance of like certain friends and like my family, it's like I always ask that question every day. Like I took a men's healing course and all that. Like,
Love that.
it's one of those things where it's like, are you okay? And when I mean okay, like, all right, bro, like, what, you know, it's not what kind of day it is. It's like, okay, is that good for you? Is this person adding value? You know, are you okay with yourself? Because I feel like if you're not okay with yourself, you're not going to be okay with a lot of stuff. You just let stuff happen. And that's happened to me before, you know. But it's like, are you okay? That's the only thing.
Shout out to the guys.
We're getting deep here.
Shout out to the guys.
We're getting real deep here.
Where can they find you guys?
Instagram Jamari Balling, and then TikTok, ThatStraightFaceGuy. And then our YouTube, when you look up, it's kind of weird, so you got to type in ThatStraightFace Vlogs, because that's what the old name was. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on that. But yeah, that's what you can find on YouTube. I'm the Big Kahuna, so it's THA_Big Kahuna on Instagram.
Dope. How'd you guys like the loft?
Man, it's lit in here, man.
I like this.
Y'all, I know you an event guy, so y'all gotta have some stuff in here, man.
I feel like I can throw a nice little party in here.
Yeah, man. A little kickback. Shout out to talk to the director.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
it is a
right?
pool.
Yeah,
You know, this is one of those places that like people would love to live here.
Yeah.
You know,
I love living here. So.
Yes, they'll be so scared to like even do whatever. I'm like, yeah, bro, we all like nice things.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's dope, bro. Shout out to the loft.
For sure.
So, do something good today. Call a family member you haven't talked to. Call a friend you haven't spoke to in a while. Speak some life into them. Subscribe to the loft. Smile. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're handsome. And
I am all those things.
yeah, keep winning the loft. And we out.
Yeah, man. See
go.
you guys.
That was great. That was genuinely really good.
Appreciate you, man.